I'm dying! It's like 26 degrees in the UK and I've got all my windows closed so no extra noise comes in. These are the lengths I go to make videos for you guys. But anyway, today we're on Test Drive Unlimited Uno. So it's going to be really interesting to see what this game was actually like. Like I've said, I've never played it. So we're not going to, mess around any longer. We're going to go ahead and press start game and we're going to get straight into this campaign mode. It's not going to be a let's play. I just want to see what things are like. Now, I did actually mention I've got a bit of a ghetto PS2, so the cutscenes are kind of fucked. As you can see, there's like little black screen tears and it's stuttering and stuff. So what I'm going to do is just skip this part for you guys. It's pretty much pointless, you guys seeing this. Okay, so here we go. It seems like we're in some type of rental car place. Okay. There's no dialogue. It's okay. Aloha, and this is so blurry I can hardly read it. Jesus Christ. Aloha, and welcome to Car rentals have a range of vehicles that can be rented for 30 to 60 minute periods. Get a feel for the type of cars without paying showroom prices. So we've got a 4GT, an SRT Viper, a DB9, an SLK 55. And that's it. Right, I think we're going to go for the 4GT. Right, now in hindsight, to save the most money, we'd go for the SLK because that's the cheapest. But I'm dumb like that. I'm just going to go for the 4GT instead. And we're going to book it out for 30 minutes because I have not got that type of money on my hands. Hey. Right, one thing I immediately noticed is the soundtrack in this game is actually really good. Anyway, time to put your selection through its paces. Follow the route in cyan on your GPS to reach the challenge. Right, here we go. Let's do this. Now, I'm loving the soundtrack so far. This is like classic TDU. It feels like classic TDU too. And also, what the fuck? How many miles has this 4GT done? I'm getting some retro vibes right now. I'm getting some like retro 2000s vibes. Right, we're going to enter this place and we're going to do this race. Doing a race in a rental car doesn't seem like the cleverest of ideas, but you know what, we're going to do it anyway. Right, so here we go. We are in a street race, I think, with a bunch of supercars. This is just completely absurd, to be honest. Fun fact, the same guys who made The Crew actually also made this game, and then they went off to make The Crew instead of making TD2 in the following game. A bit of a fun fact if you didn't already know. Right, so we've actually even got an interior view. Now, considering this is a PS2 game, that's kind of a bit shocking, to be honest, because that must have been so hard to do back in the day. That's really cool. Oh, not sure if it's just me. I'm not sure you guys can agree too, but I'm low-key kind of getting PGR2 vibes, PGR3 vibes from this game, especially from the handling. The handling is leaps and bounds better than TDU2 in my opinion. God, this soundtrack is funky. I'm liking this soundtrack right now. I'm liking the physics. I'm liking the game generally, to be honest. I'm not sure whether this is on 360 because if it is, I definitely want to play it in HD. Right, so I've somehow, I don't know how I've managed to do that. Was it right on the D-pad? I've managed to access the driving modes. Now we're going to turn traction control off. That's either they're going to kill me or I'm not going to be doing too bad. So we're going to see. Right, for now, it seems like that was the end of the race. So we're just going to go ahead and press X to continue. I kind of want to buy my own car by the end of this video, just so I can like do that by myself. Right, time to purchase your own set of vehicles. There we go. You can choose between 3 dealerships. So we've got this one over here, which is Alpha. We've got this one here, which is the closest, which is Saturn. Never heard of Saturn before. And we've also got Ford. So basically the options are between some type of Saturn car, which again I've never heard before, a Mustang or an Alfa Romeo GT6 V6. I think I'm going to go for the Mustang. And try not to crash to any crowds. Right, so let's go ahead and turn this round. We started off in a Ford, so let's go ahead and end this in a Ford. Right, so if we press down, oh my god, there is a lot of radio stations. Like, a lot. Right, we're going to mess around with all that in a minute once we actually own our own cars. So let's go ahead and go straight here. What the hell? This is actually kind of cool. Oh, this is sick. Right, select a car to buy. So, obviously, for obvious reasons, we actually are not far off owning a 4GT, funnily enough. But we're 20 grand off of owning a 4GT. We could get the Mustang. We obviously can't get the GTR concept because that's like $1 million, and we also can't get the Shelby concept. I remember that car. I had a Hot Wheels version of that. It's still lying around somewhere, but I had that in Hot Wheels version. That was pretty cool. Anyway, we're gonna go around and get the Mustang because that's the only one we can actually afford. And similar to Test Drive Unlimited 2, you can actually pick factory options, which again is really, really cool. So anything from the 17-inch alloys all the way up to the 18-inch pony cap alloys, we're going to go ahead and pick those. Really, really cool how they're factory options. They're options that come straight from the factory. As well as that, I think we're going to go ahead and go for the black. And we could also pick an interior finish. I think we're just going to go for that. I didn't really see any difference, to be honest. And then we're going to go ahead and press yes. Right, so there we go. That's our Mustang GT bought. Now we need to go ahead and drive to a... does that say retailer and select a house? Right, I'm going to have a look at some of these extra options. So obviously, we can put the windows down. We're going to put the windows down, right? Why not? We can. That's so cool. That is actually so cool. Right, if we press down on the D-pad, that gives us the radio. And if we press left on the D-pad, that does nothing. Right, let's have a look through some of the radio stations. Right, so we've got Radio DJ, which is exactly what it says. We've got Radio Classic, which is exactly what it says. Radio Rock. We've got Radio Chill Vibes. Fat Groove, spelt with a P. Maximum Beats. And the TDU soundtrack, which I'm assuming plays all of them. Right, we're just going to leave it on TDU soundtracks for now. That's really cool. There's a lot of radio stations in this game, and overall, it seems like there's a lot of content as a whole in this game. I am looking forward to TDU 3. Whether it's going to be on this level of game, I really don't know, because, like I said, this is on a different level. And considering it's like a company we've never heard of before making the next one, again, I'm just not that confident really in it. But if they get anywhere close to this, TDU 3 is going to be a good game. This soundtrack is I'm loving it. I'm actually loving the old school 2000s D&B. It's actually kind of getting me a bit hyped, to be honest. And like I said, this is a through and through driving game. The physics are driving physics. It's not like TDU 2. TDU 2's physics was shit in my opinion. I personally much prefer TDU 1's physics. And it's just perfect. It all works. It all works perfectly. Right, so we're here now at the retailer. We're going to go ahead and enter here and buy ourselves a crib, a condo, a house. Right, select a house. Remember, you can buy more luxurious and spacious places as well as garages with the more credits you earn. Right, so obviously we can't exchange or sell anywhere, so we're going to go ahead and buy a house. We've got this one, which is a nice little small house, and that costs 100,000, and I'm now also seeing why it wasn't an option to buy the 4 GT, because these houses are going to be very expensive. We've got this one, which is a bit more, but we can't afford that. We can't afford this one. We definitely can't afford this one. Most certainly can't afford. It's just getting more expensive. 2 million. That's like the end game house, I'm assuming. No, that's okay. So it's gone from 2 million, 1.9 million to 3.5. Right, 10. Oh my god. That's expensive. That's like really expensive. Right, well, we're gonna have to start off with the Wahapu village. Thank you, baby. Thanks for repeating yourself about 5 times. Right, we're gonna go ahead and follow the GPS. I don't know where it's leading me to. I'm hoping it's leading me to the new house, which I just paid 100,000 credits for. I wish the crew had this style of physics, because you can still drift, don't get me wrong. It's a bit harder. You can still drift in this game, but it doesn't feel like... It just feels very good. There's only way I can really explain. There's nothing wrong with the physics. Not really broken. I'm sure there's flaws with it if you play with it over a specific amount of time. But there's nothing really wrong with the physics as a whole. So this is our new house. Just drove to our new house here. I think that was a 3 or 4 car garage. So we've got plenty of space, at least for this little mini series. Right, now you're all set. Your house provides you with a garage where you can store your cars. You will receive messages in the news section, and you can track your rank in the rankings section. Right, so... there we go, pretty cool. That's our little guy. He's just chilling in the porch, the garage. So before we go ahead and go out and go into one more race, I kind of want to look in through all these little sections here. So we've got the news section, which I'm assuming just talks about our progress in the game and stuff. You've been invited to a Ford Owners Club. Okay, that's pretty cool. And a GT Racers Club and the Club E. Okay, so it just tells us things basically we've done in the game. We go over to stats. Oh, okay, so that's pretty cool. That's actually very similar to the crew. The crew tells you all this kind of stuff in depth as well, I'm pretty sure. So it literally gives you, like, every piece of information you could ever need in the game. Okay, that's really cool actually. And then we've got our garage. Let's go ahead and have a look at our garage. Right, so obviously at the moment we've only got our Ford GT. Does it give us an option to look round, or is it not similar to like that? Okay, I know in Test Drive 2 you can actually look round your garage and then go and step into the car. Obviously this is a bit before then, so you can't do that. We're gonna go ahead, select our Ford GT, Mustang GT, and we're gonna go ahead and get into a race. Right, so here we go. We are outside our brand new house. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into a race. Right, let's go to the map. Right, so it does seem like we can go ahead and do this race over here. It's 2.3 miles, it's a 1-lap race. So we're gonna go ahead and press X on that. Is it gonna give us a waypoint, or is it gonna teleport us there? Oh, okay, so it's put us straight into the race. That's pretty cool. Right, we're gonna go straight on hard. I'm not sure if we even get any more money putting it on hard, but we're gonna put it on hard anyway. And we're gonna make it rain. We're gonna get that money. Right, so here we go. Is that an Aston? Is that an Aston in front of us? That's a pretty weird, like, bunch of cars to start us off here. And we've also got the Alpha that we could have chose at the start as well. And immediately, these are a lot harder than the first race we did.
Turn right.
Oh, how can I not break through that? This was back in the day when the D-pad was still used for like steering and stuff, but in this game you can't use it because that's like the D-pad's used to control the windows and stuff. That's like really forward thinking for a game that came out in what, like 2005, 2004. Little things really do make a big difference for me, like that. Right, we are catching up. I'm struggling to know the braking distance in this game because it's like semi-realistic, so I'm kind of taking them a bit too early. Oh no, this kind of reminds me of like the first race from Tokyo Drift where he just gets his ass beaten to him, which is not what we wanted. Right, let's retry that. I'm not happy with that. Right, so here we go. Attempt number 3. Oh my god, that's a dragon. I'm sure that's a Dino. That's just the red Dino on the left. That's mad. That's mad car choice. I'm liking this right now. I'm getting real like funky vibes from this game in a good way. Right, he also has a black Mustang. I'm gonna have to ram you off the road for picking the same car as me. Right, we're gonna cut you on the inside. I've seen the gap there. Oh, stop signs. Oh, this is sick. This is really, really cool. Like, in hindsight, there's no reason why the next TDU game can't be like this, because I can't imagine this game was built on a big budget. Like, I don't think Atari would have given Eden Games that type of leverage. Like, it gives me high hopes. It really, really does, because this game plays really, really well. And on the second attempt, we did that, no problems. I feel really good about myself. Right, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. If you want to see more TDU on the channel, maybe like a little mini series of this game, let me know again in the comment section down below. But that's been it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.